MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, Mega Podlings. It is a rainy Wednesday night down at the Water Tower Cinema. And take a look. There are more cars in this parking lot than I have seen in this parking lot in a long time. That's because Godzilla vs. Kong is premiering tonight. And we're here to see it. This, I think, marks the movie that is going to bring people back to theaters. And we can actually see it with all the cars in the lot. Like I said, it has been a while since this theater has been this packed. And that's a good thing. I can always say support movie theaters. That's what we're here to do. Let me get my mask on and we're going to head inside. It is a wet, rainy Wednesday. Good thing it's not a Tuesday or they would be closed. Godzilla vs. Kong. That is what we're here for. And look at this. There is a line out here. When's the last time we've seen that? This is exciting. There's the poster. And we are going to Theater 6. Look at this. There's people wandering around. There's people in the movie theater. This is exciting. Here we go. Theater 6. It's been a couple days since I saw Godzilla vs. Kong. I probably should have had this review up days ago, but I find Godzilla vs. Kong a very, very difficult movie to make a review of. Ultimately, I enjoyed the film. I recommend it. I watched it in the movie theater, then came home and pretty much kind of sort of watched it again on HBO Max, but with the remote control in my hand, fast forwarding to different action scenes. I didn't really feel I needed to see all the human scenes again, but I wanted to see the big monsters smash each other again, because that is the best part of the movie. So I, fast forward watched the movie. We've all got movies like that, I'm sure, that we don't need to sit and watch the whole movie, but we want to watch parts again. And Godzilla vs. Kong is kind of one of those movies for me. I recommend this movie. I also recommend seeing it in a theater. This was the first movie I've seen in a theater in over a year that had an enthusiastic crowd. It was sold out to limited capacity, meaning it wasn't sold out like it would have been sold out in a non-pandemic setting. They are at limited capacity, but as far as limited capacity will allow, they were sold out. They were taking no more tickets. If you went to the app and tried to buy another ticket, it did say they were sold out. So it's the first time I've seen a movie in an environment like that in over a year. I've obviously been going to the movies consistently, supporting my local movie theater. But this is the first time there was a genuine crowd, and an enthusiastic one at that. And that is the way to see a movie like Godzilla vs. Kong. When you go to see a movie like Godzilla vs. Kong, you want that audience that's there cheering the monsters on and getting excited. And it's like, would you have wanted the first time you saw Avengers Endgame to be on television? That end scene where, Cap grabs Thor's hammer. You want to see that on a big screen with an audience cheering, right? Like, you want to see an audience reaction to that. The audience went nuts when that happened in the theater, and it just would kind of like, it wouldn't be the same watching that in your home. And that's kind of how it is watching Godzilla wail on King Kong, or King Kong wail on Godzilla in this new movie. So I do recommend checking it out into a theater if you have the option to do so. And it's a good movie. It delivers the goods. You're there to watch Godzilla fight King Kong, and they give you that. The story, it's kind of weak. I mean, it's pretty weak. It's an excuse to get two giant monsters together fighting each other. That's all it is. The human characters, you don't give a damn about them. I don't give a damn about them. I've heard a lot of other reviewers say that the Team Kong, Alexander Skarsgård and his crew, they're kind of the Kong team, and then Millie Bobby Brown and her crew are kind of the Godzilla team. I'm hearing a lot of people say they like the Kong team better. I'm going to go with that as well. I know it's the popular opinion, but it's true. The Kong team is just more interesting than the Godzilla team. And let's face it, the Godzilla movies up till now, they've been pretty lackluster in part because of the human characters. You just don't care. Whereas you watch Kong Skull Island, the human characters were great. You had Brie Larson, you had Loki, whose name just blanked on me. James, Loki. You had Sam Jackson, you had John C. Reilly. The humans in Kong Skull Island were just a cut above the human characters in Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters. So I'll tell you, I think Godzilla vs. Kong is my second favorite film in the Monsterverse franchise. And my favorite film in the Monsterverse franchise is Kong Skull Island. So I think the rule of the Monsterverse is if it's a Kong movie, it's just a cut above the Godzilla movies, because it seems that any movie that Kong is in is just a little better than the ones Godzilla's in, which is a little surprising because I think Godzilla is kind of the more exciting creature. It's just something about the writing. The writers seem to have a handle on Godzilla a little bit more. Maybe it's because you can humanize Godzilla more. Maybe that's it, because we're all evolved from apes, so I guess maybe there's like that human connection of, well, he's an ape, we're apes, we're evolved from apes, so we could be King Kong, whereas we're not lizards, so we're not going to be Godzilla. Maybe that's it. But yeah, I'm recommending this movie. I don't have a whole lot to say about it because it's not exactly a plot-heavy film. You know what you're getting into, just like Nobody. My review of Nobody with Bob Odenkirk, I said, you're not going to get any surprises here. This is exactly what you expect. It's exactly what the trailer shows you you're going to get is what you get. And it's the same is true with Godzilla vs. Kong. But I am recommending it. Go check it out, preferably on a big screen. Give your local movie theater some support. They could use it. And high five to Kong versus Godzilla vs. Kong. Now streaming on HBO Max if you have HBO Max, and playing at your local theater. And go see it in the theater if you can. If you can't, you got HBO Max. But man, that's great. You watch it on the big screen, come home, get your remote. You can put it on HBO Max and forward through to your favorite parts again and skip over Millie Bobby Brown and her crew doing their thing. There is a surprise kaiju also in the movie that is not advertised. You probably all know who it is. It has leaked a long, long time ago, but for the sake of spoilers, I'm not going to tell you. If you want to find out, you can find out. Go give it a Google search. You will find it easily, but I'm not going to be the guy to ruin it for you if you don't know. So there you go. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.